Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pylontech webinar series. Today is episode 3, and our main topic for today is our new solution for low voltage residential battery, Fidus battery. And first, let me introduce myself. I am Sean from Pylontech marketing team, and I will give a brief introduction to those who are not familiar with Pylontech, with our brand. And then our solution marketing manager, G, will give you a detailed introduction to our new solution of the Fidus battery. So Pylontech has been dedicated in energy storage industry for more than 15 years, and we are now having a production capacity of 13 plus gigawatt hours per year, and we have strong R&D capabilities. We have already earned more than 1,174 patents, and we are now having more than 2,000 employees globally. So since 2009, we've delivered more than 2 million energy storage systems, and we delivered this system into more than 90 countries. 95% of our business is overseas, and also we are top global market share. We have top global market share for the 4th year running. And we were founded in 2009, and we start our battery energy storage system solutions deployment since 2013. We start our mass production for Europe and Australia since 2014, and in 2018, we've already delivered more than 1 gigawatt hours energy storage systems. So we are the first listed energy storage company in China in 2020, and we became #1 residential energy storage system provider globally in 2022. So our first Europe manufacturer base was built in 2023, which is in Italy, and from 2024, we've been commencing operations at global offices in the USA, Germany, Spain, Australia, and more to come. And we won't stop our steps of developing new technologies, new solutions, and to build a more green future. So that's the brief introduction about Pylontech. And Mr. G, please take over and give our audience an introduction about our new solution, Fidus battery.
Thank you, Sean. Can you hear me, Sean? Great. Okay. Thank you again, Sean. And hi, everyone. Thank you for your time today. And let me to introduce our latest product, Fidus battery. Let me share my screen right now. Okay. So thank you for your time. And then let me to introduce our latest product, Fidus battery EU, which is our new residential product in the European market. And yes, before let me the introduction, and then we'll introduce you the highlights of the product. It has our first self-heating ESS of Pylontech. That's why we didn't produce any like ESS have heating function before. And also in Fidus battery EU, it supports a huge amount of capacity than US series. And also it supports 3 different installation applications. And also in the last, it will support a visible monitoring by application and by eyes. And I will introduce with all this in details later, one by one. And this is the system diagram. Regarding it is a battery-only solution, so it still need to connect with a hybrid inverter. And also, you can choose to install a Wi-Fi dongle, so that's it. It will make it can link to the Wi-Fi, and you can check the status of battery on your phone directly for details, like for the cell information of the battery, instead of checking the general information in the inverter side. And also here is the extraordinary performance of these batteries. So for this battery, so it still supports 8,000 cycles, which means it will support like 2 full cycles charge and discharge per day for over 10 years. And also it will support for 1C rate for charging and discharging. And also it will support in maximum 15 seconds for 2C charge and discharge, which allows maybe switch on-grid and on-grid and off-grid switching, which will make rush current for the batteries. So it will support it in this situation. And in this product, it will have 97% of the DOD, which means our nominal capacity is 512. So it in the terms of 97 DOD, it will allows around 486 kilowatt hours. Besides that, it will support IP65 ingression protection, which means it will totally against the dust, and it also will protect this battery from the water jetting, which means you can choose to install this product in outside application. Next, this product supports C5 medium anti-corrosion level, which means in this case, you can install this product in salty region, like a coastal region, and also in the industrial park, which in this region, the air may be salty, and it will be the anti the rust of the metal protection and the unit inside. And thanks to the heating function, so in this case, our product will can allow this battery to working in the environment that's under minus 20 Celsius degrees to 55 Celsius degrees, which is suitable for the East Europe and the North Europe market. At the last, in this product, we have LED in the interface of the product, so you can check the status and also the SOC of the product instead of if you don't have the internet on your phone, so you can check the status on the battery directly. Okay, so why we made the battery with the self-heating function? Because Pylontech has already entered the European market for around decades. Because in recent years, we found that in the East Europe and the North Europe, the demand is climbing sharply, and our previous product like US series like US 5000, US 3000, and the 4th series and the Paleo cannot work normally in the Romania or in the Ukraine or like Norway or something country like that, because the battery cannot work normally under the minus degrees, because it is the chemicals inside cannot active in the temperature under 0 degrees, just like your phone cannot work normally in the extreme cold environment. So this is why we made the product to meet demands in this market. So let me introduce the self-heating function for you. So the logic is that if we detect the environment or the cell's temperature is under 5 Celsius degrees, it will start itself. And when the temperatures are above 5 Celsius degrees, it will stop automatically. And from the when you when you black start the battery, let's assume you have just installed this battery in a very cold condition, so the environmental temperature could be like -20 Celsius degrees. So the first time you launch this product, it need to like warm up to 5 Celsius degrees. So the time will be like around 90 minutes, and it will consume around 5% of the SOC to heat himself up. So in this case, it is quite quick than the products in the market. And also, in this case, we still can keep the temperature difference in the cells level are less and or equal than the 3 Celsius degrees, which can make the consistency of the cells. So it's another way to make sure the this measurement is safe and reliable. And also, Pylontech is famous for its reliability and also the safety. So because we are doing our major business in overseas, so we need to make sure that our products is satisfy the local regulation and the certification. So for the European market, our Fidus battery EU meets the IEC 62619, which is a basic safety for the cells and the modules. That means it can allow the like a failing and the heating, something like that. It's a basic safety of the cell and the module level. And the IEC 63056 is a supplement certification based on the last one, and it is independently in the thermal runaway control to ensure that product can control the heat inside to the next like cell unit or module. And the IEC 62744 is the electrical safety with the inverter, and it means it can ensure the safety to connect with the inverters. And the VDE certification is about the fire and the grid protection in Germany. And the EMC certification is about the it can ensure the product when you turn it on or turn it off, the electromagnet will not get distributed by others, or it will not distribute it will not distribute other like electronic devices. And the CE is just a normal mandatory certification to the EU market. So all this certification has already obtained in the Fidus battery EU. And beside that, we have a multi-level protection from our BMS perspective, because we have our own R&D team and the manufacturing to do the BMS. So in this case, we can control the BMS and the cells working well with each other, so that we can detect the voltage, we can detect the current, so we can detect the temperature, and if anything is wrong, we can control and shut down the devices immediately. And also, for the hardware, we have a redundant hardware to make sure the product is able to endure the rush, like from the switch off and the switch on. So in this case, we can ensure our product is really safe and reliable. Okay, so here is the scalability of the product, which means we can expand this product from 5 kWh for a single module to 583 kWh, which means it can scale up from 6 groups, and each groups have 19 units inside. And in this case, it will be flexible for households, communities, and business application scenarios. And we just give some examples, like in different cases, like in a house of like department of 1 or 2 person living. So in this case, we maybe have a one refrigerator and a one TV, one air conditioner, one laptop, and maybe they are not in the house in the day, and the battery is full in the night. So when they get home, and they can use the electricity in the batteries for 4 hours, because we just checked that the popular electronics applications, the consumption is based on that. So we just calculate they can use for 4 hours for 5 kilowatt hours. And like for home of 3 or to 4 people, like parents and 2 kids, in this case, they will have one refrigerator, one TV, and 2 air conditioners from 2 rooms, and a desktop for playing the game, and the laptop for the doing the job, and cooking a meal, and plus do the laundry, and in all this they can use it for 5 hours in 20 kilowatt hours. And beyond that, you can use it by your you can just based on your demand. So maybe you have another like a great applications like a dryer, like a ironing, something like that. Just based on your demand, so you can expand your batteries for your own. And beyond the 100 kilowatt hours, it will be more like an off-grid, like a backup scenarios, and also for the self-consumption and the electricity arbitrage, like selling and buying the electricity in a lower price and selling the electricity in a higher price, just in different cases. So our Fidus battery EU can meet all these demands. Okay, so here are the 3 different installation methods of Fidus battery. So here is a wall-mounted with a wall-mounted rack. For this, maybe in the tour room, they didn't have enough space on the ground, so you can install this battery on the wall, and also you can stack the battery on the ground for like a multiple battery. And also, if you have a large scale of battery uses, you can choose to insert the batteries in the rack, like for over like 300 kilowatt hours for commercial using. And all these different installation methods are using the same battery. So there's no difference between battery, just is different with the different kits, like wall mounted and stackable mounted are installed by the different kits, like this one and the racket behind the batteries. Seems my computer has lagging. Okay. So here is the interface of the batteries. As you can see here, here's the different LED to showing the different meaning of the battery. So the first 2 are the protect lights and the alarm lights to ensure you that if the battery have the problems or not. If definitely any problems, it will not on. And the 4 LED below, meaning the different percentage of the battery SOC from 100% to 25%. And here is the interface where you remove these lids. So here you can see the power cable, termination cable, the start button and the power button. Because when you need the power, when the battery on, you need to start the power button on, and it will be in the idle status. And when you really need the batteries, you can push the power button. And here is the grounding cable, and here is the vent valve for the releasing the pressure. And also, additionally, I want to mention that for the Fidus battery EU, we are using the quick installation cable then instead of then have installed a circuit terminal. So here is our Fidus. Here is our Pylontech home application. It is not released on the iOS and Android, and we will releasing very soon. So later on, you can check everything like the batteries and the different products. Like if you have video our sorry, if you have our Force H3X, you can also check the different products on these applications to sorry to see the different status. Okay, thank you for your time to attending this webinar. And if you have any like interest, you can leave a message to our sales email, and I will handle the mic to the Sean. Sean, please.
Right. Thank you, G. And so the development and testing phases for this product have been successfully finalized, and it is now gradually introduced into our distributor network. So we will make it a full market launch anticipated by the end of this year. And by that time, you can acquire them from your local distributor. Or if you are a distributor, please feel free to contact our sales email